What up, boys? It's Devin, and in this video, I'm gonna show you the 5 simple steps to melt belly fat fast and boost your metabolism. If you're training in the gym and you're tracking your macros, but your stomach is still soft, you still got a little bit of a belly, even though you got some muscle, there's nothing wrong with you, all right? Your metabolism has just slowed down. So what we're going to do today is break down the 5 things you can do to instantly boost your metabolism and have belly fat melt off your body. And as you can see here, this is the same steps that I use to make my transformation and the same use my client Sean used to make his transformation. We were both plateaued in the gym until we did this. So if you want to see shreds really fast, do these 5 things. So let's jump straight into the video. Number 1 is going to be front load your fuel. You're gonna wanna start your day with protein, with fruit, and with salt, okay? So protein, fruit, and salt. So the reason you're gonna wanna do protein, fruit, and salt is because protein, fruit, and salt is designed to boost your thermogenic rate, right? We want thermogenesis occurring in our body. We want our body heating up because when thermogenesis occurs, it allows your metabolism to skyrocket. And in the morning, that's when our body is ready to burn the most calories. It's always first thing in the morning. So you want to fast as long as you can. But when you break your fast, you want to break it with protein, fruit, and salt. Because again, the caloric burn is highest in the morning. And doing this, eating these 3 particular together, is going to also balance out your hormones. And the more balanced out your hormones are, the higher your metabolism is going to be. So doing this first thing, first meal, obviously don't eat right away, fast. But if you eat this for your first meal, it's gonna signal to your body, okay, we're ready to go. We're ready to start burning fat. So an example of this could be like 4 eggs, a cup of berries, and some mineral sea salt in your water, or throw some mineral sea salt on the eggs, because it's not only going to boost your metabolism, but it's also going to hydrate you. And the more hydrated you are, the less fatigue you feel, the higher your energy levels are, the more you can get done, the higher your metabolism is gonna be. So let's jump into number 2, the SRE method, all right? And what this stands for is stimulate, recover, explode. Now, obviously, when you're training in the gym, you want to be training progressive overload. You want to be training for strength. You only want to be in the gym 3 to 4 days per week so that you can optimize for recovery, because that's where all the muscle growth happens. Now, the objective when you're training is going to be to build lean muscle, because you want that lean build. You want that V taper with the broad shoulders. You want abs, okay? You don't want to look like a runner and a marathon sprinter. So when you're in the gym, the goal is to build lean muscle, because 1 pound of lean muscle burns 6 to 10 calories at a rested state. So if you're able to build lean muscle in a quick, timely fashion, you're also going to be burning calories when you're literally sitting there doing nothing. So when I say stimulate, you're basically going to want to, you're going to want to have 3 to 5 compound lifts. 3 to 5 compound lifts. So I'll put this here. 3, 5 compound lifts. When you're stimulating your muscle, for each muscle group you're working out, you're going to want to have at least 1 compound lift per muscle group. Meaning, you want to do lifts that stimulate multiple muscle groups at once. Because if you're only going to be in the gym 3 to 4 days a week, you optimally want to hit each muscle group twice. So how can we do this? We do this through compound lifts. This is the hack. So chest is bench press is a compound lift, because you're not just using your chest, you're also using your shoulders and your triceps. Bent over rows is a compound lift, because you're not just using your back, you're using your legs. Let me think, for shoulders, shoulder press is a compound lift, because you're not just using your shoulders, you're using a bit of your upper chest, using a bit of your arms, things like this. Squat, where you're using your abs and you're using your legs. You want to do 3 to 5 compound lifts, because the more muscle groups you hit, the quicker you're gonna be able to build lean muscle. And the more lean muscle you have, the more fat you are burning. So you wanna make sure that you're getting compound lifts, stimulating the muscle, and then you wanna recover. So you want 2 to 3 minutes in between each set. The reason you want to do this is because you're not in the gym to become a freaking HIIT workout person, okay? You're in the gym to build lean muscle so that you can have a lean aesthetic physique, and so you could be burning fat at a rested state. And all the muscle growth happens in the recovery. So when you give yourself 2 to 3 minutes to recover between sets, you're allowing yourself to recharge your energy. Shut the fuck up, neighbor's dog. You're allowing yourself to recharge your energy limits and literally explode in each and every lift, and make sure that you are hitting that lift to the maximum capacity, because we want to get the most out of what we are doing. And then for exploding, your very last set, your very last workout, for each workout that you do, you're going to want to do a drop set. Basically, where you take the weight and you basically go till failure. So let's say your final set for chest is a chest press machine. You want to do whatever amount of weight you could do for 10 reps, then you want to drop the weight down, do 10, then you want to drop it down, do 8, then you want to drop it down. You want to burn that muscle out until failure. And basically what this is going to do is increase your metabolism. Okay, when you do these three together, it's going to increase your metabolism, because you're basically taking the lactic acid and the growth hormone in your body and stimulating that shit when you do this drop set, when you do this last set. And the more your growth hormone is stimulated, the higher your metabolism is going to go. So if you do this method when you're in the gym, this is going to raise your BMR. It's going to raise basal metabolic rate, meaning your metabolism is going to be higher throughout the day. So think of this method when you're in the gym. Stimulate 3 to 5 compound lifts, recover 2 to 3 minutes in between each set, explode. End with a drop set. Now, micro movement. Obviously you want to walk 10K steps per day. But if you want to shred fat in the most timely fashion possible, you need to do a bit more than that, okay? Micro movements throughout the day means every 60 to 90 minutes, I want you either doing air squats, you could do another walk, you could do push-ups, you could do burpees. Now, the reason you want to do micro movement throughout the day is because when you're sitting and you're still for long periods of time, you are signaling to your body that your metabolism can shut off. So in order to keep it up and running literally all day long, you want to incorporate micro movements. You want to be able to move as much as humanly possible throughout the day. Even if it's just standing, you burn about 50 to 100 calories just standing. I think it's per hour. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. I just know that just standing alone can burn calories. So the more movement you can get throughout the day, the more calories you're gonna burn, the more your metabolism is gonna stay rocking and rolling all day long. We don't ever want the metabolism to shut off. We wanna keep it rolling all day long. We wanna supercharge this thing, all right? Now, next, thermo meals. So basically you want whole proteins. You want whole proteins. You want carbs like fruit, potato, honey. You want whole carbs, and you want some sea salt and spices. You want foods that are gonna make you feel clear in the mind, warm up your body, and build muscle, right? These foods are not gonna give you brain fog. Instead of eating processed foods, you want foods that no cuts, no edits, that boost thermogenesis in your body. Thermogenesis is when your body heats up and your metabolism goes up, right? These foods are gonna increase thermogenesis because protein alone boosts thermogenesis. I believe the stat is somewhere around 5 to 10%. compared to carbs. Don't quote me on that. But protein itself boosts thermogenesis, and whole protein specifically really boosts thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is going to keep your hormones nice and balanced, decrease insulin sensitivity, which is going to make your body not store as much fat and be able to tap into your fat stores as fuel. So you want to focus on whole proteins, which is pasture-raised chicken, grass-fed ground beef, grass-fed burgers, things of this nature that are going to make you feel good, fuel your body right, reduce gut inflammation so your metabolism can soar. And you're also going to want to have carbs from fruit, potatoes, and honey. You want real carbs, not carbs that are going to make you feel lethargic and make you crash, right? Fruit is a whole food. It's nature's candy. It tastes great, and it's an amazing carb source. And most fruit is a hydration carb. It's actually going to hydrate. Potatoes are another healthy carb. I like potatoes as a pre-workout before the gym. They take a little bit longer to digest, so make sure you have a nice window in between the gym and the potato, but potatoes are great. And then honey as well. It's a quick burning carb. It's great for you. Raw, unfiltered honey is amazing. And then sea salt and spices, they really increase thermogenesis. They get your body heated up, all right? So spices like cayenne pepper you can add to your food, or add cinnamon to your fruit. This is also gonna increase metabolism. So these are other things that you can do to eat thermo meals. Think of foods that are gonna make your body feel good and build lean muscle, because the more lean muscle, the more metabolism skyrockets. Now, PM reset. No food 3 hours before bed. No blue light 2 hours before bed. And last but not least, I'm going to give you a little hack, okay? Magnesium biglycinate 30 minutes before bed. So, you need a PM reset. We need to focus on getting good quality sleep. Not just getting 7 to 9 hours, but real quality sleep. Because like I said, during your rest, that's where all the muscle growth happens. When you sleep, okay, this is going to allow your body to recover, your mind to recover, and allow you to wake up the next day feeling energized and ready to rock and roll. In order to have high metabolism, you need low cortisol. If you're not getting good rest, your cortisol is going to go up and your metabolic rate is going to go down. So in order to be absolutely shredded, we need to focus on the actual quality of the sleep. So the reason you want no blue light 2 hours before bed is because blue light spikes cortisol. It also disrupts your circadian rhythm, which is going to signal to your body not to produce melatonin. Okay, your body naturally produces melatonin. It's supposed to be in rhythm with the sunlight and the nighttime. However, blue light triggers your body to be awake. So you can either just not go on your phones 2 hours before bed, or get some blue light blockers. Or, I don't even like to turn lights on at night. I like candles. Okay, lighting candles is really helpful too. So no blue light 2 hours before bed, no food 3 hours before bed, because when your body is focused on digestion, as we know, it's going to increase your cortisol levels. It's not going to allow you to relax. It's harder for you to go into deep sleep when your body is focused on digestion, and it's simply just not healthy. You want to make sure all your food is digested so you can get into a deep rest. That's why I say 3 hours before bed. And I recommend at night, do your walk, do your micro movements before bed, because it helps you digest a lot faster. So no food 3 hours before bed. And then I take magnesium biglycinate. There's a few types of magnesium. Magnesium biglycinate is the best one to put you into a deep rest. I take this 30 minutes before sleep, and it puts me out. It also helps your muscles relax so that you can double your muscle recovery when you're sleeping. And as we know, lean muscle is going to boost that metabolism. So that was a mouthful. I'm glad you guys bear with me, but do these things and you are going to see your metabolism go up like crazy. Fat's going to start melting off your body, and you're going to have crazy muscle gains. So I hope this video was helpful. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you want one-on-one help to implement this type of stuff into your life and get shredded in the most timely fashion, go ahead and book a call with me. There's a link in the description. We'll hop on a call and see if you're a good fit to work with me. And if you are, we will get you shredded in no time. And as you can see on my Instagram, through my client wins and through my transformation highlight, I've done this time and time again with multiple different clients. So if you want to get results like them, you already know what to do. I love you, boys. I'll catch you in the next video. You better be shredded next time I see you.